I am inside of a Rav4 LE 5th generation, and in this video we're going to remove the head unit and install the Audio Plus head unit that comes with the Rav4 Adventure. The Rav4 LE has a 7-inch display, whereas my Adventure has the 8-inch display. Aside from the screen size, I don't think there is much difference between the two. So we're going to go ahead and remove this head unit, check the back panels to see the wire harness inputs, make sure they're equivalent, and then reinstall it back onto here to see if it works. This is an alternative option to those of you who want the larger display that comes with the upper trim levels, but settled with the LE trim level. It is a more expensive route because I believe the 8-inch Audio Plus head unit is about $3,000, whereas I would probably go with just getting a Dasaita head unit, which is pretty much an Android tablet with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on it. It's a lot more versatile and you'll be a lot more happy in the long run. Here we have both head units side by side so we can compare them. On the right we have pulled out from the LE, and on the left from the Adventure. This is the 7-inch and this is the 8-inch Audio Plus. The Audio Plus is a larger display, 8 inches, compared to the 7-inch of this. But overall, I think the screen resolution and other features are quite the same. It's just the display size is bigger, so you probably could fit more, let's say if you opened up Android Auto on both of them, or Apple CarPlay, like your navigation maps. The other thing is, I believe, I'm not certain, the 8-inch allows you to have remote start with your fob. I don't think you can take this and put it in here into an LE and have remote fob start, but I do know that if you have the 8-inch, you should check that you do have remote start from your remote. If we look at the button panels, we have 4 buttons on the left and on the right for the 8-inch Audio Plus. Same is true for the standard 7-inch. You have 2 knobs. Over here it says Grace Note. I don't know what it means or what it stands for. And we have Sirius XM. With the 8-inch, we also have Grace Note, Sirius XM, but we do have HD radio, it seems. If we look at the top of the LE, this is model 86140-0R350. It is Pioneer made. The one for the Audio Plus 8-inch, it's the same 5 digits, 86140, then 0R370, not 350. So that's one difference. And then this one's made by Denso. So we have a Pioneer unit and a Denso unit. If we look at the back side of our head unit, the left is my Audio Plus, the right is the standard 7-inch. The left one doesn't have a back plate because that's on my Dasaita head unit. Over here we have our audio ports, so 8 pins, which is the same for this. Then we have 3 or 4 little square shaped ones up on top, which is true for the 7-inch. And then we have our antenna on the right side. And then we do have the same 3 wire harnesses down here at the bottom that we do have over here. So overall, the connections are exactly the same. They're just in different locations. And I believe the size, yeah, they're about the same. So pretty much the way Pioneer makes it and the way Denso makes it are just slightly different. But overall, same wire harness, which makes me believe we can simply take the Audio Plus 8-inch head unit and install it on any lower trim level and have basically a larger display. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into the Rav4. I'm not going to hook it all up, mount it, and do a test drive or anything because I don't have the side mounting brackets, because I transferred that to the Dasaita, but I will plug it in, turn on the car, and just see that it does turn on and work. Back inside the Rav4, we have our 8-inch Audio Plus head unit installed through the wire harness. Again, I'm not going to mount it onto here because I don't have the brackets. I also removed the frame because there is no back cover to secure it to, so it keeps coming off. So I'm going to slide this in here. But I swear this is the head unit that came out of my Rav4 Adventure. So I'm going to put the car in accessory mode. It is loading. There you have the display, which I do believe is just a scaled up version of the other smaller one. So here's what it looks like from here. We went to menu, you have this audio, you have your options. which this Rav4 does have Sirius XM, but I don't think I can play it because the head unit, yeah. The head unit doesn't have the subscription, but the Rav4 previous head unit does have a subscription. I do not want to update. If I go to map, yeah, I don't have Android Auto hooked up or anything. So everything does work. Taking a 8-inch Audio Plus head unit into a lower trim level does work. However, I still wouldn't recommend it because you're going to pay a lot of money for this head unit for something you can get out of an aftermarket one like the Dasaita head unit for a fraction of the price. $500 is still expensive, but in comparison to getting this, it's a lot cheaper. Or you should just, be happy with the 7-inch one. It does everything you simply need with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. That is everything I believe you need to know about the head unit comparison between the upper and lower trim levels. If you do have any questions about compatibility, I might not be able to help you because this is not my Rav4 to keep and do some more testing on. I'm going to return it. But it seems that the wire harnesses are the same, and given that everything turned on and all the features did work, you shouldn't have any problems going from the 7-inch to an 8-inch. If you do want to buy an 8-inch, I believe it's a couple $1,000s directly from Toyota, so you might want to look for a used parts store or a junkyard or eBay for that. Otherwise, just go with an aftermarket head unit for a fraction of the price like the Dasaita. It has a lot more features that you will enjoy compared to these head units. At least I have.